Welcome to the second video of traversing. In this part, we are going to learn on the definition and basic understanding of traverse, its uses or applications, and two types of traverse. A traverse is a means of providing a network of control stations over an area. So what does this sentence mean? From the traverse work, we can build or create a network from a series of imaginary lines, which we call it as survey lines, that connects several control stations. The control stations or survey stations can be identified in the physical form of wooden pegs or metal pipes with caps with survey markings over an area such as the construction area. The construction site can be whether be the first time to be explored or has already cleared up for engineering survey. This land can be a piece of owned land whether by an individual or the government. For example, in engineering survey, the survey stations being used subsequently for detailed surveying of features that are already present on the site, such as natural features of solid and significant trees, not some bushes and huge rocks or boulders which requires heavy machines to cut it down or to move it away, or for every man-made features such as power lines or drainage or water system, whether it is above or below the ground level. These are all the details that need to be carefully surveyed in order to ensure the smooth process and safety throughout the construction works. These surveying details will be used as preferences in the preparation. These surveying details will be used as a reference in the preparation of the site plans in order to assist the project manager and other significant individuals in the construction to design such as the best position for roads, to bring in the construction materials, and the setting out such as the building points drawn on plan to the actual position on the ground of the engineering project. Okay. Without proper traverse work, the overall engineering project has a tendency of creating a misalignment of the build and may also expose the workers to construction hazards and accidents. Therefore, traverse work is a very important and significant part of a construction work. Traversing consists of the measurement of the angles between successive lines and the length of each of the line in order to determine the position of the stations. Each survey line consists of direction information in the form of bearings. Specifically for survey works, the bearings usually consist of degrees, and 1/60th of a degree called as minutes, and 1/60th of a minute called as seconds. In short, a single degree of a bearing consists of 3,600 of seconds. From the bearings of two consecutive lines, the angle between the two can be measured or calculated, and not just angles. Traversing also requires length of each line, and the precision of the survey line is up to 3 decimal places of a meter, or simply we call it as a millimeter. Okay, it's very precise. These two information are crucial in determining the position of a station, and there are two types of traverse to bring this information throughout the construction site to the next control stations. There are closed traverse and open traverse. Closed traverse is the one that started with a known information such as its starting coordinates or the bearings and distance from that very control stations to the other nearest control stations. There are two formations of closed traverse. The first is the one started and ended on the same point, forming a loop, while the other is called as link. The other is called as link traverse, where it started and ended with different points, but both of these points must have certified coordinates value. The closed traverse is suitable for locating the boundaries of land parcel, lakes, and many other that forms a polygon-like area, and it also suitable for a survey of large areas. On the other hand, the link traverse is suitable for traversing of a long narrow strip of land such as roads, canals, and coastlines where the return process or making the loop is unreliable. Next is the open traverse. Open traverse differs to the closed traverse at its end point, okay, the finishing point, where it started with a point which has coordinates, but this one, it ends at a point that does not have coordinates, which also known as an unknown point. All right, open traverse finishes its works with an unknown point. Therefore, the traverse is not a closed traverse. Open traverse are used only in an exceptional circumstances, since there is no external check on the measurements. Alright guys, this is a very short and simple video on an introduction to traversing. If you have any questions, please email it to me. See you in the next video.